But after a little bit of tech issues, I believe if we get all 4 players joining in, we will start off uh, this extremely entertaining, hopefully extremely entertaining 2v2 shell match. I made a personal request for this to be a best of 7. Initially, we agreed on a best of 5, and it wasn't any of the players' idea to push this to a best of 7. I was just so keen at the possibility of getting such a high-level 2v2 match that I was like, we have to have a best of 7 here. We need to see this go the very maximum length it can go. And all players, I mean, we're quite happy to agree to play this best of 7 out. I mean, this is the same series length as when they played in the state final against each other back in April 20th. Solomon and Extreme Rye have been not the two carries behind the Willamette Texas Academy program, doing lots of work to bring their team all the way to the state championship final. Pretty much able to contest in series compared to any team, taking out teams like Sherwood, but only falling short of teams like Silverton. What a great goal by Ryland and a great set by Sol to open up in game 1. I mean, there's no player I'm more curious to watch than Sol. I mean, from my short time competing against him, I've really not seen every trick he has in his magic hat, and I'm excited to get to see him keep pulling out whatever he's got in this show match. Where in 2v2, it's a lot more entertaining to watch the mechanical prowess, because there's less people challenging, and you get to see what players are really capable of the ball. Sol will open up again. Seems like Poseidon rushed up a little bit. Let's get switch this perspective actually if we can. Not sure if Poseidon pushed up a little bit too far. I didn't read that Sol was going. Exactly tell what was going on. But Sol will open up a second on the board and give Willamette Connections Academy a really nice start. And we saw, speaking of, we also saw Blake, who we're watching right now, playing this show match quite recently. We saw him playing for against his teammate, Ian Jay-Z. And Blake put on a quite good performance. I mean, he has lots of show match experience, playing 2 level 1s. Unfortunately, has lost a show match before to Extreme Rye, rocking the Titanium White Octane with the White Zombos today. And this 2v2 match could not be tighter. I mean, I believe as of 10 a.m. today, the difference, or if you combine each team's 2s of MMR and subtract the difference between the two, I'm pretty sure there's only a 48 MMR gap between the 2 averages of these 2 squads. Extremely neck and neck in close series, and when I saw that, I was like, I have to ask for this best of 7. I need to see how far this can go. Sol making a great cut. Poseidon was sitting on low boost, and Sol came up behind him to get the ball back to Rye. Rye now with possession in the back corner. Blake challenges. And now Rye sends it far down the pitch. Poseidon now catching it in the back wall. Makes a little bit of a questionable touch, ends up slamming into the post. Now Riley shoots his shot in the backboard, tries to pass to Sol, a bit too far. I don't think Sol can reach that. Actually, what a great touch by Sol. Managed to catch it, surprising my expectations. Good touch off the wall. Poseidon now tries to keep possession. Gets bumped again by Sol from behind. This might be Wilsonville's first on the board. Blake maybe put him on target. Blake will not miss. And Blake off the counterattack will get Wilsonville their first goal on the board. Blake Holder probably the favorite to take that Wilsonville varsity spot next year. And I mean, I do not have enough good things to say about not just Blake, but the summer training that these 2 Wilsonville kids have been putting on. I believe the combining the 2, they have Blake and Poseidon have averaged, or they don't average. They have played 717 games of ranked across 1s, 2s, and 3s, and I believe I also included tournament matches when I was doing the math on that earlier. But oh, another great goal by Sol. Oh wow, both Wilsonville players bite. Neither able to make proper contact with this. Fakes the reset, never actually does end up getting the reset, but times it just late enough to get it under Blake. Extremely well executed from the senior, or the incoming senior at Willamette Connections Academy. Blake will touch this far down as Rye picks it up. Poseidon and Ryland contest, it sends back out to the midfield. But Blake, nothing to work with in the corner. Solomon seeking the challenge off the wall. This might be another great shot for Ryland. Ryland can get the set up. They'll not turn around, and Sol now on the counterattack. Blake with 0 boost, drives it out to the corner to his teammate. Poseidon grabbing the back corner boost, looking to get on this ball again. Maybe put a hard shot on net. Ryland will clear it away. The state championship silver medalist will not concede a goal so easily. Blake gets a great touch over Extreme Rye's head, and now Poseidon now has a chance to duke it out with Solomon in the corner. Blake on the air dribble gets it past Ryland. What a great shot by Blake. This is incredible work. Patiently waits for Solomon to turn back, Gets the touch over and slams it into Ryland's car to slam it straight into the left side of the net. As Wilsonville close the lead that Willamette Connections Academy have pounded on in this early game. Everybody here has, I believe, some show match experience, whether it be on my stream or not. I believe the only person who has not played in a show match setting here is Solomon. I mean, all these other players have played on my stream in various 1v1 show matches. This is probably the first time we'll get a 2v2 high school show match going. Ryland touches back out to Poseidon. Great touch by Poseidon to get cleared off the wall. Questionable extra touch, though, makes it too hard for Blake to reach, and Ryland will power on his fourth. Both Willamette players getting 2 goals on the board. And Wilsonville now having to scramble with 1:15 left on the clock. Blake now with a full canister drives it across the pitch. Poseidon retreats to the mid boost. Blake can lift it, circle back around. This is a dangerous spot for Willamette to have to work out of. Soul keeps great possession, getting a nice sequence of touches. That could have been very dangerous for Willamette if Soul did not sequence together several touches off that wall to allow Willamette to have all the space they need. Just wasting time driving this ball down back to the Wilsonville field. Blake now looking to get this ball past Soul, go for another shot. May have been the 3rd goal we would have seen from Blake this game. Poseidon now takes a low 50. Now all the possession in the world. He has to be aware of Soul coming up behind him. Tries to send this ball out middle to his teammate. Soul ends up making a great interception. This is dire for Wilsonville. Looks like there's almost nothing they can do to close this game back. And this just might do it for game 1. Willamette Connections might come off to a hot start. Poseidon now with 0 boost to flick it past Soul. Does not get high enough, but Soul almost fell for the bait. And that will certainly be game 1 in favor of Willamette Connections. Maybe we get a 5th on the board. Willamette Connections will score their 5th. That'll be a hat trick for Soul at 0 seconds. Lots of menacing plays coming out of this purple Fennec today. And that will be a game 1 win for Willamette Connections Academy. We'll continue on with Willamette Connections Academy looking to extend their lead to a 2-0 start. Blake Poseidon with a side flip will allow possession to Willamette Connections Academy. Soul will take this ball off the wall. He's been so dangerous throughout this whole series. He might just do it again. Does not get the flip reset. Gets driven back down to the purple half. Ryland tries to dispossess Poseidon from behind. Poseidon will have now all the space to play with on the wall. Soul challenging high in the air. Poseidon looking to get the reset. Gets it high and pass straight to the top corner. What an incredible shot. I did not think he'd be able to slip this by. Seeing Soul in such a prime position to defend anything. Poseidon, this is such a magical reset. How does he get this to scoop to the top right? That is very confusing and deceptive to watch if you're a defender in that situation. I don't know how on earth you're supposed to read that. Poseidon slams it into the top right corner to get Wilsonville the early lead. And maybe a kickoff goal will swing the momentum back in Wilsonville's favor. Strong shot from Blake after a wonderful kickoff from Poseidon. As Raya looks to go to the back right corner, I'm assuming Willamette Connections were trying to get a kickoff set up to the back corner boost. But Wilsonville killed the ball in the center field and allowed Blake a free net. Poseidon now looks to drive the ball past Ryland. Ryland clears it to the corner. Challenged by Blake on the wall. Now Poseidon with the opportunity to shoot. Soul makes a great tap in the air. Ryland now in a race to save this. Slips it by both defenders. Great placement by Blake to slip this to the back right corner. It's a lot harder than it looks when you see 2BL flailing in the air. Blake placing it behind the defender coming across the right side. Great read by Blake. Doesn't just take accuracy to shoot the ball, but also takes lots of smarts to put the ball in the right spot of the net where no defender will reach it. Poseidon lost possession of the ball. Just gets challenged by Ryland, but Ryland not able to get contact with the ball. Blake not able to make a challenge either. Now Poseidon's in a dire situation. Full boost, picks it up in the corner. Ryland makes a challenge, gets slammed off. Solomon's demolition now spawns in the back corner. Now we have possession for Poseidon. While up by 4 now. What a great demo by Ryland. Poseidon still able to get the shot off. Oh, Blake misses in the air. Almost a shot on target. Looks for the demo on Soul looks for Poseidon on demo on Poseidon, does not get it through. Now Poseidon with a full canister on the wall. Goes to get the double reset, does not get it through. Blake now just get a touch out, does not get it past. Rylan now on the counterattack. Blake blocks it, sends it back down to the purple half. Soul looks to grab it to the corner. Multiple players jumped into each other. Rylan evades the demo from Poseidon, now gets this strong feed to the back corner. Multiple players not able to circle back and get this ball quickly, and now it gives time for Willamette to take the ball and keep it close. Rylan hesitates in the challenge. That could have been a goal if Poseidon just shot that straight at the net. Blake will try to get it over Solomon and will pile on a fourth goal. And Blake will continue his extremely accurate and surefire shooting and create a strong lead for Wilsonville in game 2. I believe we are a hat trick from a hat trick with every assist credit to Aiden, Poseidon. Soul now with a full corner back, full canister of boost from the back corner. So I might get an extra touch on this. Maybe they drop it down to Blake. Rylan was not ready for that and not able to catch the ball in time. And Wilsonville will slip on their 5th. With a great challenge in the air from Poseidon. He'll only get 2 touches to send in midfield to his teammate. Poseidon now with the ground dribble, tries to get over Soul. Soul clears into the back corner. Wilsonville taking all the momentum in game 2. And Willamette are desperate for every opportunity to get a goal. I mean, a 1-goal lead, you generally, a 1 or 2-goal lead, you have time and you don't have to rush right off the bat to scramble the goals in. Now throughout this entire game, it seems like it's going to be extremely dire for Willamette to pile in the goals. Feeling reminiscent of the state championship, where Wilsonville would just take these huge leads in games, go up 7-1, 6-1, and 8-1 even in the state championship final. Blake will make a great clearance down to the back corner. The junior varsity player maybe coming into varsity next year, showing himself strong. Great candidate for the varsity team next year. Poseidon will pile in a 6th. Seems like rather not expecting that bounce. Gives Poseidon all the freedom he wants to shoot this ball hard on target. And Willamette really need to get aggressive right now if they want to bring this game back. Looks like they were opting for another back corner boost. Poseidon now with space in the wall. Goes for a double tap possibly. Might be able to hit this. Bounces extremely aggressively down. Blake now maybe trying to get multiple touches. Did not get that. Rylan now able to drive the ball upfield. Poseidon will look to take it off of him. Both players not able to get around the ball. Smoke screen. Very hard to spot what's going on. But Blake might just pile in a 7. Does not put it. Oh, he does put it on target. And a unimaginable lead to start off game 2. We still have 1:29 to play left. We could get 10 goals. Wilsonville not showing any mercy after dropping the first game of the series. Soul now tries to go off the wall again. Goes back to what was working for him so well in game 1. Highly demanding plays. You can definitely see the difference in between the top and bottom players of each team, where you can see the class and mechanical capability of Poseidon and Soul. Both, I believe, only about 40 MMR away from each other in 2s, while I believe Blake and Extreme Rye, who are both around the 1200 range, I believe both sitting somewhere around Champ 2, are right neck and neck, like game wins away from each other, with Poseidon and Solomon both, I believe, sitting around the GC1 or GC2 mark, I believe. I think maybe low GC2. Blake now just sitting across midfield, does not pile on the 10th. Poseidon look to the circle back. Rylan will drive it far down the field. Blake will pick it up. Soft left for Poseidon to pick up. Actually, Rylan beats him to the ball before he can pick it up. Maybe looking like Wilsonville will be able to put on 10 this game. But a huge momentum swing that Willamette will have to counter back next game. As now we just enter garbage time and wait for the last 15 seconds of the clock. I wonder what the strategy will be for Willamette, knowing that their game plan is solid. I mean, they're playing solid Rocket League. It just Wilsonville really came out the gates and punished every mistake they made. Really no opportunity for the Willamette players to get the same amount of possession they had. It seemed like when they did, it was still just as effective. They just weren't able to translate it into goals every time. Soul will add another one on the board to turn it into a Brazil. And Wilson will respond in game 2 with a 7-1 win. Wonder we might be in for another tech pause though. Add that in for you guys. Solomon also opting to change his car design while in that timeout. Ireland looking to drive this ball backfield, now collected by Wilsonville. Sol rushes in to try to depossess. This might be a great opportunity. Almost solid work by Sol to try to dispossess the Wilsonville players and give his team and give Ryland a free shot. Great musty flick by Poseidon, denied away by Solomon. That crowd volume's a little too loud. I should turn that down. Blake coming in hot, tries the top, but what shooting accuracy! I mean, the work ethic that Blake is putting in, paying off in consistency, where it just feels like every shot from him is just money. Well placed and hard to reach for the defenders. Willamette really struggling with dealing with Poseidon generating all these offensive chances. For Blake to come in and just put every shot on target. Sol now with another air dribble to the back corner. Maybe a little bit too far of a touch. Oh, but Poseidon backflips. Oh, a little bit of a mistake. Definitely something that Poseidon is familiar with defending this. This isn't the first time he's seen someone try to go for an air dribble on him. I think Poseidon was looking to jump that early, but ended up accidentally pushing back on his stick a little bit while trying to get a second jump in. Ends up just staying on the ground and not able to get up to the ball. As a goal apiece at 39 seconds into the game. Poseidon opts not to jump at the ball. Solomon will now drive this back in the corner. That might have been a grave mistake, and Blake not able to recover from that. Seemed like Blake was expecting Poseidon to jump here. Poseidon doesn't make any kind of contact with the ball. And Sol able to pile on the second. As we get a high scoring and quick start into game 3. Sol makes able to get 2 touches on the kickoff. Wilson now back into their corner. Poseidon trying to take possession. Poseidon opting to dribble it to the left wall. To come back, tries to get away from Sol. Sol's been in hot pursuit, trying to depossess the Wilsonville players every time they get the ball. Doing lots of good work to allow Ryland to come in and take these aggressive shots. I'm not even sure who is the top goal scorer for Willamette. It might be Ryland, just with how much Sol has been doing work to set his teammates up. But that may change right now as Sol piles on from a great pass from Ryland in the midfield. An extremely hard shot to the top shelf. 66 miles an hour and a greatly placed shot to get Willamette a 3-goal lead, or only a 2-goal lead, but with 3 goals on the board. Extremely quickly in the game 3. Sol waits for Blake to get off the ball, does not wait just long enough. Blake able to circle back around. Smooth recovery. Ryland now looking to drive this to the sidewall. Blake now opting to wait for this shot to come out. Sol with another shot. Not with the same amount of power and ferocity that his previous shots have been in. Now Ryland comes in to circle in, tries to get another offensive drive going. Wilsonville working overtime on defense right now. Struggling to get into Willamette Academy, which are just probing on offense. Circling on opportunities. Now with their first touch of possession, Ryland rips it away from Poseidon, now gives the space to Sol. Sol opts to drive this down to the back wall. Poseidon will pick it up with a full canister, ends up clearing it back down in the purple half. Solomon, strong 50, sends it back downfield. Poseidon looking to take this off the wall. Knows that Ryland is right below him, and he doesn't really have much opportunity to let this ball come low. Sol ends up making a nice far clearance and ends up grabbing the boost, and now Blake's in a dire position. This might be Willamette's 4th. Lots of great speed work and navigation through the Wilsonville offense allows Willamette constant counterattacks of the Wilsonville offense. And Willamette will jump to a great start here in game 3. I mean, credit to Solomon, just so much. It feels like he's always on cue with everything he needs to be. He's always on the ball. He's always trying to take it off the Wilsonville players. Off-ball pressure, not letting anything slip by without any kind of interference. Now Solomon has his chance off the wall again. Just get a sequence of touches going. Ends up falling to the ground. Goes up to the corner boost. Now Ryland in hot pursuit of the ball. Tries to get dispossessed Blake. Blake able to grab the boost to challenge us off the wall. Poseidon now looking to defend Sol here. Soul with a powerful flick way off the mark though. Poseidon knows it's nothing to scoff at still. Blake will rip it off the wall. Poseidon to speed race, but Soul loses the race. And Soul will pile on another powerful shot on the board. And it just seems like they're taking turns of just coming into powerful leads. And now Wilsonville really have to be questioning themselves on what went wrong. Having a 7-0 lead at one point in the previous game, now crumbling to the relentless offensive pressure from the Willamette Academy and the well-executed counterattacks. So, a little bit of a double commit in the back corner allows Poseidon the chance to dispossess. Ryland swipes the ball right side. Soul looks like he was also trying to get another touch. I think Soul just completely missed the ball. I think he was trying to bring it back to the purple half. Ends up happening anyway. Blake now trying to get this out off the wall, maybe centering it to Poseidon. Looks like there's a bump on extreme right. Extreme right is so awkward with a high flick. This might be the start of Wilsonville's comeback in game 3. Blake does lots of groundwork to make sure Ryland is just all super awkward with no boost to work with. Poseidon has all the freedom to place it high to the left side. Wilsonville taking up some notes out of Willamette Academy and piling on off-ball pressure of their own. Great flip reset by Soul to wrap this around. Ryland not able to turn on it in time. Poseidon sends it far clear, and this is possession for Willamette late into the game. This is devastating. You don't want to give Willamette Academy space to kill time with. The strong reach of the ball will allow Willamette to do with more time to play with. Just letting the clock run down with 40 seconds of 3 goals to go. It almost seems certain that Willamette will pull away with game 2, or game 3 I mean. Extreme right, both players miss. Dumps off the wall, Solomon grabs off the back corner. Does not get any boost though. Forced to retreat to allow Ryland to come up and make the attack. Soul able to swing it by. He gets touch off the wall. Poseidon now with a far air dribble from his back corner. Now 10 seconds to go, almost seems like we will have another Willamette Academy win, as they will go up 2-1 in the series. Maybe we get another consolation goal from Poseidon. Poseidon will pile on a third, make it 3-5. But incredible work from the Willamette Academy to come back after being brutalized in game 2 by the Wildcats. And now Wilsonville forced to question themselves again. I'm playing. I think here we're going. Okay, we're going. We're going to continue on playing. We will get some Community 6 fans going if that is of interest for you guys. But luckily we will not stop here. And we'll continue on seeing a wonderful performance from the young men playing on your screen today. Aiden makes a great stop, getting away, not wanting to have a disastrous start after 6 or 7 minutes of time to cool down. Poseidon from a far dribble back, almost getting the 50. Might be a shot for Blake. Blake, oh, great demo by Poseidon, clearing the way. I believe that was Ryland that Poseidon cleared out of the way. I mean, the hustle just to get every defender in the way. That was Solomon who's going to get another chance to save. But great work from Poseidon to completely clear the net wide open for a shot to come through. Shot on for Blake, not on target. Poseidon will try to circle this round, keep the offensive pressure going. Soul now looking to drive it out, intercepted by Blake, sent straight to the ceiling actually, a little bit awkward for Poseidon to deal with. Able to comfortably clear it to the corner, now able to circle back on the ball. So Soul turning around, grabs the full boost, now able to dispossess Poseidon. Ryland opposite weight back, Blake dumps it to the back corner, maybe able to get a second touch. Soul will clear it far and away to Poseidon. Poseidon does not make contact, this is disastrous, and tie game for Willamette Academy. A little bit of next execution on the wall. That's such a tough spot to read. That crease just made so many people into hard to read bounces. As Willamette will fire back very quickly into game 4. Poseidon should get Poseidon's Soul. Blake will challenge Ryland in the midfield. Poseidon able to circle this back. Soul will opt to send it high and far down in the Navy half. Poseidon opposite to take off the wall. Another low 50. Blake able to circle back around in pursuit of Soul, or running away from Soul. Soul has to quickly get this ball around to try to score. Blake on the respawn, not able to make contact, but Soul did not put on target either. Now Wilsonville on the counterattack, gets it by Soul, touches it back down from Ryland. Now Aiden Whelan able to circle back around. Ryland not able to put the shot on target. Now Blake will come back to the corner. Looks like cleared his hard out left, maybe for his teammate. Poseidon with low boost in a foot race with Ryland. Now they get it beat out. Blake is beat to this ball. Might be another goal for the Connections Academy. Ryland denied, but Poseidon on the goal line. As now Willamette continue to put on offensive pressure. Ryland off to touch it straight forward. Soul not able to jump for that. Poseidon grabs it out of the back corner. High flick from Poseidon. That puts a lot of pressure on Solomon, make a great play. And now Poseidon with the full boost, able to get it past Solomon. Solomon on, scavenging on 0 boost. Blake almost able to get a shot through. Hard to read us, even though I believe Soul did not make contact there. Soul had a lot of the string opportunity covered. I'm sure Blake would have put a shot on target if he wasn't afraid of Soul maybe denying him and making a block, and resulting in a quick counterattack in favor of the Connections Academy. As I have to continue to refrain to refer these schools by mascot, considering we have the Wildcats in Wilsonville and the Wild in Willamette Connections Academy. Blake will pile on his second. I did not even see where did this come from. Soul isolated after a great bump by Poseidon. Poseidon gets another crucial beat. This is amazing setup work from Poseidon, the sophomore from Wilsonville. I mean, what a great year it looks like he's about to have. Slams it far forward. Blake with another shot will pile on the lead. It looks like these two teams will continue to trade games, and we might see Game 4 momentum shifting in Wilsonville's favor, and possibly a Game 4 win. Then again, no lead has been safe in this extremely high-scoring show match. And now Ryland opts to take it from the back corner. Looks to get multiple touches. Maybe able to beat Blake to the wall here. Blake clears it away to safety in the corner. Then again, nothing is safe when Solomon's around. Poseidon looks to send it straight back downfield to Ryland. Ryland gets demolitioned. And now Blake tries to touch it away from Soul. Ends up touching to his back corner. Poseidon has to circle back around, make contact. And now Wilson will have time and space in the back corner to drive it out. Blake looks to get it past Ryland. Does not make that work. Great intercept by Ryland in the midfield. Poseidon opts to turn back, with Blake also turning back as well. Wilson on full retreat. Poseidon will drive this ball down. Blake looking to send it back down too. Does not make good contact. This might be a counterattack. Poseidon able to scramble back in time to clear it out to the right side. Questionable touch though allows Poseidon to get a sequence of touches going. Opposite reset, even trying to get past Soul. Smooth recovery. This is a one-on-one chance. Not able to get it by. Blake will now look to take this off the wall. Great pinch by Blake. This might be a power shot from him. That would have been wonderful if Blake put that shot on target. Wilson now on the retreat again. Poseidon opting to grab the back corner. Blake tries to take it off the wall. Not able to put it on target. Still cleared his way. Great block by Blake though. Not allowing that Willamette Connections Academy counterattack to start. Which was really the key that made them win that Game 3. Was just the amount of potential they had to counterattack and just resist any offensive drive. And use it into their own favor. Now being stopped by Wilsonville as they just continue to smother with offensive pressure. Now forced to Poseidon. Like great flick from Poseidon. Ooh. The once player who you expect to send the ball so high every time does not make a great flick and allows Ryland to challenge. Like, I'm not even sure if a flick was the optimal play there. There was lots of reach that Ryland could have had. As Willamette cut the lead in half. And with 40 seconds to go, might look to try to tie this game. Poseidon now with a reset makes that dream maybe no longer a reality. Blake now scrambles to half up behind the ball, does not make contact. So maybe if he touches this midfield, Ryland might be probing. What a great fake by Solomon and a powerful shot. Oh, that was dirty from Solomon. What a fake out to draw Poseidon into committing. To leave the shot for Ryland. That is so intelligent from the senior from Willamette Connections Academy to tie this game. And under the pressure of needing to tie this game, you have to credit that high IQ play. And now it seems like that favor that Wilsonville started off this game with is being erased. Solomon looks to go for the double tap and might put on a 3-1 lead. Blake touches it out but does not get it fully cleared away. And Solomon will take the lead for Willamette Connections Academy. And Wilsonville are looking like in deep trouble, conceding 3 in a row with only 16 seconds to go. As Willamette might jump out to a strong lead here. Poseidon looks to catch this ball low. gets cleared away by Rylan, or by Solomon, I mean, straight to Rylan. Rylan now trying to waste that 8 seconds, does not get, keeps in the ball. Poseidon now able to make, or Blake able to make a counterattack. What efficient movement by Blake. Not able to be read by his teammate though. I mean, that level of mechanical, that level of air dribble from a Champ 2 is quite impressive. I mean, I'm sure that we're going to be seeing lots of success for Blake in the upcoming year. They're off and running. And we will now jump into Game 6. Wilsonville seeking to extend the series to a Game 7 and go the distance. Rylan now challenges low, doesn't get it by. Poseidon looking to drive it off the wall. Passes midfield. Blake receiving in the center. Sol makes a great stop. Sends it far and away. Sol trying to get the power shot going. Runs out of boost though, not able to drive that ball very far. A little bit awkward from the shoot. Does not end up challenging Blake. And Blake will get away in the corner. Rylan challenges the midfield. Now in a 1-on-1 against Poseidon. Poseidon makes a touch away. Not able to get it off Sol. With the shot coming in off target. Blake now with time and space on the wall. Drives up. Whoa. Drives it out the corner. Poseidon now able to grab it in the mid boost. What a great pinch by Blake. I mean, that just solves so much time for both players to get boost. Oh, and both players commit and don't make contact. Midfield pass. That will be the first goal on the board for Wilsonville. And this is looking scary. Willamette, we're doing so dominant and confident throughout the first 4 games. But now Wilsonville are shifting it in their favor. Quick goal in the first minute. And now Willamette forced to respond. Sol drops off the corner. Blake will clear it away. Lots of boost for Wilsonville. Poseidon now takes it up to the sky. Blake looking to clear it deep downfield. Doesn't get it very far. Keeps possession. Midfield pass Poseidon. Poseidon has all this place to work with. This might be able to be a playground for him. Sol now challenges it off the ceiling and able to clear it away. Credit to Sol for trying that again. I mean, last time Sol tried to challenge off the ceiling, he ended up misreading it and allowing Poseidon to get a wonderful shot off of him. Probably the goal of the tournament, or goal of the show match we've seen so far. Sol snipes it in between the two, let's actually watch this back again. Sol comes to the back half, Poseidon not able to make contact. Blake not ready for the shot. And we are now at tie game, Game 6. Blake now drives it downfield. Poseidon not able to make contact. Blake spins it around, not able to make touch. And Rylan will slip it by. Mechanical misexecution from Wilsonville. Oh, that's an accidental touch on Aiden's end. Definitely seemed like that wasn't on purpose. As now Willamette with the lead in Game 6, trying to close up the series. High flick. Now opts to go for Blake. What a wonderful demo. That was such good work by Sol. Give credit where it is due. Flicks it high over Poseidon with such efficiency and such little time to catch the ball in his car. And opts to go straight for Blake. And piles on another goal for the Wild. Far touch off the kickoff. Goes to the corner. Poseidon does not opt to rush the ball. Oh, Sol does not make contact. Powerful shot on the top left. Off target. Blake now looking to make touch. Trying to keep possession in the corner. Sol now looks to opt away. Gets it over with Poseidon. Blake now just to get the beat. Does not get it through. As I'm not touching at midfield. Poseidon off the wall. Tries to drive it through. 50. Oh, own goal. Poseidon with a great hustle to the back corner. Extremely well done. Blake does a good job to force Rylan to such a low boost. Both players on Willamette with no boost to work with. Lots of offensive pressure. I'm pretty sure even if Sol wasn't there, it still would have gone in. Oh, Poseidon misses up his kickoff now. He gets driven to the back corner. Sol on a full canister. Opts to go off the ceiling. Rylan looking to set up a powerful shot. Sol looking to keep possession. This is so patiently done. Tries to flick it over. I mean, if he got any kind of height on that, that could have probably been the 4th goal for the Wild. Poseidon now looking to drive it through. Ends up rushing to the back corner. Poseidon not able to make the demo on Sol, but able to trip him at the end. Poseidon now forced. Great touch by Poseidon to keep them alive. To not allow that extra goal. Great challenge by Blake to send it upfield too. Maybe a midfield pass opportunity. Poseidon tries to rip it far down and does not make good contact. As Blake now defending against Ryland, not expecting the deep clear. Makes an awkward touch in the corner. Will pick it up. Misses the ball. Poseidon now with space and time to work with. Gets a flick to the top left. Saved away by Ryland. Both players commit though. Use some extra boost they probably didn't want to use. Solomon now drives into the corner on low boost. Tries to keep the ball nice and close. Maybe setting up a flick. Instead of committing a little bit early. Maybe expecting Poseidon to jump a lot earlier. Poseidon just waited him out. And now possession for Wilsonville. Blake drives it out midfield. This is awkward. Sol makes a good touch away. Poseidon probably could have caught on that early. Possession. Great beat Poseidon. This is difficult for Ryland to work with. Obstacle off the ceiling. Does not make, or makes contact, but not on target. Ryland tries to drive the ball outfield. Full boost canister. Poseidon drives it back down for Ryland to receive it. Just it straight back into the corner. Poseidon now moves it through, trying to put a power shot at the top right. Sol able to clear it away. And now a minute to go for Wilsonville to stay alive in Game 6. This is looking dire. And with a great demo, that might be the fourth put on by Willamette. And now Wilsonville have a 2-goal deficit to overcome if they want to stay alive in this series. Game 7 looks like it will be denied from the Wilsonville Connections Academy, or what? Willamette Connections Academy. Ball's placed off the corner. Blake not able to pick it up. Aiden for the powerful shot. Gets sent to the backboard. Blake might be able to shoot this. Poseidon trying to create interference, does not make contact. Now Poseidon awkwardly trying to recover back. No Wilson will put on the ball yet. Poseidon able to take it away. Ryland now awkward in the back corner. Grabs it low. Great attempt by Poseidon. But 20 seconds to go with 2 goals. It looks like that might do it. Sent to the back corner. This is dangerous. Wilson will have to score. They have to drive this ball away and get a kickoff goal. Blake with a great touch. This might just be it. Now possession on the ground. Poseidon now can make the difference. Far clear to the backboard. Blake can come in. Does not put it on target. And that looks like it might be all. That will be all. The Willamette Connections Academy takes it 4-2 in the series.